All right, more injuries for the Detroit Lions. Apparently, I add Amani Oruwariye to the list, and Jonah Jackson gets downgraded for a big game with the Washington Commanders. This is a big game. It's at home. It's the first time they favored on the sports books in 24 games, breaking the longest streak in the Super Bowl era. Also, I hear a lot of fans saying this is the game that can make or break them. That can make or break them. This is the people saying this is a must-win game for the Lions to live up to, their expectations. Now, at the end of the day, I agree. Did it get a little bit easier if Dak Prescott don't play? Obviously, Chase Young not playing. Do it get a little bit easier? Yeah, but I don't want it easy. I don't want to go around, taking beating teams, you know, half-assed or injured. No, you want the best version. That's what builds character, and that's what builds a hell of a team. But at the end of the day, they having a lot of injuries. You come out of camp injured, kind of like Baltimore last year, and all their DBs got injured. Then Lamar got injured. You just never want to like go into the season like that. All right. So I mean, obviously, we got a billion injuries going on right now. DeAndre Swift said his ankle hurting. He sprained it, but he kept running. But it's different because the adrenaline kicking in, and you know what I'm saying, all that different stuff. So that is what it is. But now Amani Oruwariye injured. We still ain't got Jerry Jacobs back, so it ain't like you know we healthy. We came into this offseason injured. I mean, Josh Pascal, Jamison Williams, and then also let me say this real quick. We could have used Jamison Williams the way they was dropping the ball, but at the same time, I credit a lot of those drops that we had to Dan Campbell not playing them guys in preseason. But at the end of the day, how many banged up soldiers he had, going into this preseason, I can't blame him. I can't blame him. I really can't blame him. He had so many banged up people coming in. Pascal, they drafted him knowing that he was injured. Okay. They knew they drafted Jamison Williams. He was gonna be injured. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you could just continue to go on and on. They knew Jerry Jacobs was coming off an injury. They knew several guys was coming off injuries. Levon and Zorky, they pretty much probably knew he was gonna be messed up again. They been knew that. They been knew that. So it wasn't no mystery. So then you start getting it, you getting this season, you're gonna get injuries. You knew that. You knew it. So at the end of the day, you just gotta manage. You just gotta manage. But it ain't good for Oruwariye to be injured. Okudah had a great game, no doubt about it. But you don't want to put that pressure on him. He coming off an Achilles, and he getting his confidence back. And I know it. I know it. It had to hurt. I know it had to hurt where that coach practice tape got out there, and he was trash. You know what I'm saying? It was just a bad day. But of course, they could have used Jamison Williams as well. They really could have. They really could have. And but at the end of the day, I mean, nobody in sync. I mean, Amar Ra was our best receiver last year, and they had a report wasn't in sync. What's my man? Josh Reynolds had a report with previously in LA with Jared Goff. He wasn't in sync. So, I mean, the Detroit Lions released their Thursday injury report ahead of their Week 2 matchup with the Washington Commanders, and things remain uncertain with several starters' injury status. Tommy Kramer went on injured reserve. He won't be back to at least at the earliest Week 6. So, back injury, high tie, back injury, may not be back at all. No practice. DeAndre Swift, Frank Ragnar, Jonah Jackson. He was downgraded to limited on Wednesday with a finger. Despite insisting his ankle injury was not at all a concern for this weekend's game. Swift missed the second practice in a row. Swift noted that he hurt the ankle against the Philadelphia Eagles in the second quarter. If Swift is correct and this is a lack of concern, we expect him to see some practice on Friday. If they don't usually practice on Friday, they don't play. He said, I didn't even notice. Johnson said, I didn't even notice. So it didn't influence me calling the play. So there you go. Ben Johnson said, I was asking, remember I was asking that yesterday? I said, well, what if one of the reasons that Ben Johnson stopped calling run plays? He thought DeAndre Swift was injured. But then again, I kind of got to thinking. I was thinking like, if that's the case, Jamal Williams was doing pretty good too. So, at least Ben Johnson was honest. At least he was honest. So, like I told y'all, they're gonna go through some they're gonna go through some they're gonna go through some ups and downs with Ben Johnson. This is what it is. It is what it is. So Ragnow has also missed back-to-back practices, though it's possible he just rested his soft tissue injury. And it's worth pointing out that he missed last Thursday practice and went to play every offensive snap Sunday. Jackson injury is a bit more concerning because he was downgraded from limited to no practice. There you go. That typically indicates that he was injured during the Wednesday practice when players get mid-week injuries. They historically have 50-50 chance to play. A finger injury sounds minor, but last year sidelined Decker for half the season. So limited Caleb Decker calf upgraded for no practice on Wednesday. Brockers upgraded to no practice on Wednesday. Amani Oruwariye, he got a back injury. And F.A. Milifano still dealing with the hamstring. So they got to look into doing better with their strength and conditioning and nutrition program and their training program. They got to. And if it ain't that, then it's just to the point where they got to drive more durable players. So that hurt. Speaking of Decker, after missing practice Wednesday, he took part in both Thursday walkthrough and official practice, which is a good sign for his recovery process. So he got a calf. So that ain't no joke neither. Brocker was also upgraded for no practice when he old, so he probably be all right. He the oldest guy on the team, not old, but Monty Riley was seen stretching in the back during the portion of practice open to the media, spoke with the training staff and left the field before individual drills. This could be just precautionary, but it also be another blow to the line starter. Unfortunately, nothing more will be known about injuries until Friday. Melifano continues to stack practice as he looked to be on track to return, though that may not be this Sunday. So at the end of the day, somebody else that coming from the safety of the corner to help them out too, if Oruwariye can't go. So it's frustrating because a lot of people think this will make or break a game. Jacksonville really should have beat them last week. The Commanders had, they've been more efficient in the red zone, but a lot of that just got to do with, honestly, a lot of that just got to do with just them being young. That's part of it. You're young and you got, new coaches, you got to just figure out. But you think with Trevor Lawrence's ability to run that they'd be a little bit more efficient, but it's going to take some time. So, but yeah, Junior Cora, edge hamstring core, he's full practice is a week ahead of Melifano and seems closer to returning to the field based on how his coaching training staff dealt with his injury reacclimation in the recent past. The Washington is dealing with Wes Schwartzer, the guard, hamstring. He did not practice Thursday. Jonathan Allen, limited. He dealing with a groin. I think he had groin. Cam Curl, thumb, limited. Cole Holcomb, quad. Safety and linebacker guard. Trey Turner, Tri Turner. Hopefully I said that right. Maybe Trey Turner, quad, limited. And then full practice, Jamin Davis. He had a personal issue. Loved him coming out of Kentucky. And Cole Turner, tight end, full practice. So, there it is. Why I take? What did Pootie Tang say? Why I take? But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance get notifications when we go live or drop a video. Appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. So appreciate y'all, man. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.